Hello everyone, so in this video, I will be to present virtual tour guiding Fatahillah Museum. Good morning ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our company Holiday Tour and Travel, I would like to say selamat pagi dan selamat datang di Jakarta. It is our common greeting to greet you, which means good morning and welcome to Jakarta. Anyway, how are you today? It's really nice to hear that. Are you all excited for this tour today? Yes, me too. First of all, let me introduce our crew bus. On beside me, we are accompanied by Mr. Rudy as our professional driver, who has 8 years experience as a driver. So you don't have to worry about our tour today, because I believe our tour today must be going safe and comfortable. And the last myself, my name is Uswatun Hasanah and you can call me Una for simple. I will be your tour guide today. It is my pleasure can accompany you guys and please take us as your friend. So if you have a question or request, just raise your hand so I can answer your question and help with your request. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start, please adjust your watch. I would like to inform you that our local time now is 9 a.m. Our tour program for today is visiting Fatahillah Museum. It's also known as Jakarta History Museum. Now, let's the tour begin. Ladies and gentlemen, finally we arrived at our destination, Fatahillah Museum. Before we exploring the Fatahillah Museum, let me tell you a few reminders. First, please observe body-to-body system to make sure to walk with fear so that no one will get lost. Second, please put your trash in a trash bin. Third, please never leave your vulnerable things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Fourth, don't forget our tour bus number is 08. Lastly, spend your time taking pictures, talk to locals, and buy souvenirs if you want to. Okay, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this Fatahillah Museum has the official name of Jakarta History Museum. Is located in the old town known as Kota Tua of Jakarta, Indonesia. This museum is the biggest museum in the Jakarta Old Town. And now, I will explain to you history of Fatahillah Museum or Jakarta History Museum. In 1620, a town hall was first established in Batavia on the east bank of Kali Besar. This building lasted for 6 years before being demolished to resist attacks from Sultan Agung's troops in 1626. To replace it, in 1627, the town hall was rebuilt by order of Governor-General Jan Peter Zunkun. In 1628, the condition of the town hall had deteriorated. Due to the imbalance of land in Batavia and the weight of the building, this building slowly descends from the ground. Then, it was decided in 1797 by order of Governor-General Johan van Horn. This building was demolished and rebuilt. The inauguration of the third city hall was held on July 10, 1710. For 2 centuries, this building was used as the administrative office of the city of Batavia. In addition, this building used as a college van Scheveningen, or city council, and Raad van Justitie, or council of courts. At the end of the 19th century, the city of Batavia began to expand to the south. Therefore, the position of the city of Batavia was upgraded to Gemeente Batavia, or the municipality. As a result, activities at the Batavia City Hall were transferred in 1913 to Tanah Abang and again to Koningsplein Zuid in 1919. In 1942, during the Japanese occupation, this building was used as a logistics collections office for Dai Nippon or Imperial Japan. Then, after Indonesia's independence, this building was used as the West Java provincial government. Until 1961, it was used as the CD1 Military Command Office and later used as the DKI Jakarta Provincial Government Office. In 1970, the former Batavia City Hall building was designated as a cultural heritage building. On March 30, 1974, the Governor of DKI Jakarta, Ali Sadikin, renovated the building and inaugurated it as the Jakarta History Museum. Okay, that's the history of Jakarta History Museum or Fatahillah Museum. The architecture of the building is neoclassical style with 3 floors with yellow earth paint, door, and window frames made of dark green teak wood. This museum holds 23,500 collections of historical items, both in the form of originals and replicas. The collections on display are more than 500 pieces. The rest are stored in storage. The age of the collection has reached more than 1,500 years, especially the collection of prehistoric living tools such as stone axes, square pickaxes, earthenware jugs. Inside the Jakarta History Museum, you can find objects such as the history of Jakarta, replica of the Tarumanegara and Pajajaran relics, the results of archaeological excavations in Jakarta, antique furniture from the 7th to 19th centuries, ceramics, earthenware, and stone inscriptions. These objects are divided into several rooms, such as the Jakarta Prehistoric Room, Tarumanegara Room, Jayakarta Room, Fatahillah Room, Sultan Agung Room, and Batavia Room. The division of this room and the arrangement of the exciting collections take into account the artistic aspect in the hope that it can function optimally as a source of information from the public. Fatahillah Museum is divided into 3 floors, such as the first is first floor. On the first floor or downstairs area, you can find various VOC relics that have been exhibited. In addition, you can also find several statues and ceramics items that are also displayed in a large cupboard. There is also a collection in the form of handicrafts such as inscriptions and pottery as well as some discoveries from archaeologists in ancient times. The second is second floor. While on the second floor area, you can find some furniture and relics from the Dutch. On this floor, you can also see various paintings in the colonial period. And the third is basement. In the basement, you can find a dungeon. The first room is mural room. On the wall, there is a very large painting. This painting is not a relic of the Dutch era, but this painting holds its own history and attracts the attention of many visitors. This painting was made in 1975 by Haryadi at the request of the governor of Jakarta, Ali Sadikin. This painting depicts a folk party in the Dutch era. In addition, on the other side of the wall, there are also paintings with different themes. All of the murals on the walls are drawn as realistically as possible so that visitors can get a better idea of how Jakartans lived when they were living with the Dutch colony. This is the Diponegoro room. This Diponegoro room is on the second floor of the Fatahillah Museum. Prince Diponegoro's room is proof of a historical place that Prince Diponegoro once lived and stopped at studies. This place is also a silent witness to how Prince Diponegoro fought for the rights of the Indonesian people to be free from the invaders. In Diponegoro's room, there is a bed made of wood and covered with a mat. This bed is also surrounded by a white mosquito net. On the other side, there is a writing desk and bench of wood. This writing desk was used by Prince Diponegoro to write. On the table, there are 2 white letters he wrote to his mother and eldest son. In Prince Diponegoro's room, there are paintings related to him, like the painting of Diponegoro when he was arrested by General Hendrik Marcus de Kock by Raden Saleh, which was made in 1857. There is also a sketch of Diponegoro's painting painted by A. Jebik, which was originally in the Rijksmuseum, Amsterdam. There is also a map of Diponegoro's journey from being arrested to being exiled to Makassar. On the wall, there are banknotes of 1,000 rupiah and 100 rupiah and metal coins with the pictures of Prince Diponegoro placed in a frame. This is the Tarumanagara room. In this room, we can see relics from the Tarumanagara period, which shows the times of the influence of Hinduism and Buddhism from India. In this room, there are inscriptions, namely the monument inscription and the Uswatun inscriptions, which has the souls of Mulawarman's feet from the Tarumanagara kingdom. Next, we enter the prehistoric room, and these are the collections in the prehistoric room. These are stone fragments and oval axes used by primordial man. Next, we enter the colonial room, and this is a collection of antique furniture from the 7th century and the 19th century. In here, there is furniture from the colonial era that was used when the Stadhuis building was still operating. This is the birthplace of a city, starting from Sunda Kelapa, then Batavia, and now the city of Jakarta. This room tells about the community groups that exist in Batavia during the Dutch East Indies period. Now we're in the second floor. On this floor, we are treated to several collections of Dutch relics, such as furniture, paintings, ceramics, ancient money, and others. In there are also stories about the Betawi people, Dutch history, and the history of the Fatahillah Museum. After walking around the museum, we went to the backyard of the Fatahillah Museum. Here is a dungeon. Here at least there are about 5 narrow and very stuffy rooms and have been equipped with iron pendulums that used to be used as a shackle for the prisoners at that time. The dungeon has been around for 300 years. This prison was once used to house Dutch prisoners. Many even happened in this dungeon. This dungeon was once used to capture several national heroes, such as Prince Diponegoro, Untung Suropati, and Cut Nyakdin. In backyard of Fatahillah Museum, there is a statue of the god Hermes of the patron god and the god of luck for traders. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about our program tour for today. Are there any questions, clarifications, or suggestions? Just let me know, okay? I hope everyone enjoyed the tour with our service and learned a lot from our tour today. On behalf of Holiday Tour and Travel, I would like to say thank you very much to have our travel in your trip. Don't forget to check your belongings before leaving the bus. See you on the next trip and God bless you all.